Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video and let you guys know this is how hard-headed women lose their men. This is how you lose your men. Because you're a lot of times, oftentimes y'all are hard-headed and you don't listen when the men are saying what they're saying. You get so quick to get offended, so you stop listening and you don't take in what they're saying. And then when they do what they say they were gonna do, then y'all get surprised. Now people are saying, oh, this is a skit or this is not. But this situation is so realistic, it doesn't matter to me if this is quote unquote a skit, because this is actually the reality for a lot of couples, a lot of people who are together. This is the reality of their relationship. So
by my husband, simply because I'm not a gym girl and I don't go to the gym often, as he quote do or whatever, and I have gained weight.
You have. What's the problem? You can't. Well, I'm not sure why you can't understand that you gain weight, and I'm not really attracted to you like that no more.
What do you mean? How though? I just had your baby, so what do you mean you're not attracted to me no more because I gained weight?
You had the baby 2 years ago.
Okay, and
2 years.
Okay, and everybody just don't snatch back. So what? I didn't snatch back.
You didn't need 2 years to snatch back if you would have got your ass in the gym. It's just that simple.
So that's what it is. You don't want me no more because
I didn't say I didn't want you no more. You got the opportunity to get.
If you're not attracted to me, you don't want me. You don't want me no more because I've gained weight after bearing your child.
Girl math. I'm not. That's not what I said. What I said is, yeah, when we get to doing it, I'm not really feeling you like I was when we first came in this relationship. Hell, you look way better. I'm just being honest with you. So it's not. You should understand what I'm saying. If I gained weight and you was in the gym, wouldn't you feel the same way?
No, because I love you. At the end of the day, if I love you, then it doesn't matter how you look. What do you mean? I gained what, 25 pounds?
So since I love you, I should just be okay with you just gaining 25, 30 pounds and not doing nothing, just sitting around the house.
Yeah, sitting around the house, making sure your kid is good, feeding your kid. Body shamed by my husband simply because I'm not a gym girl and I don't go to the gym often.
My apologies. I didn't mean to make it start over, but it doesn't matter. We can let it play again.
Is he quote do or whatever, and I have gained weight.
You have. What's the problem? You can't. Well, I'm not sure why you can't understand that you gain weight, and I'm not really attracted to you like that no more.
What do you mean? How though? I just had your baby, so what do you mean you're not attracted to me no more because I gained weight?
You had the baby 2 years ago.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna pause it right there. You see how she tried to lie? I just had your baby. Just is not 2 years ago. And that's why he looked up at her like, don't do that to me. Don't even do that. Don't even act like it's just been a couple of months that you had the baby. So, don't do that. That baby 2, walking, talking, got 4 teeth in their mouth. Talking about they got to go to the potty. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. You gain that weight and you do nothing. That's his complaint. It's as plain as the nose on your face. You gained the weight. You were pregnant. You ate whatever. Because let's face it, a lot of women who get pregnant, and I realize that each pregnancy is different, but for those women who aren't having severe complications with their pregnancies, you can do like workouts and stuff like that during your pregnancy. Also, you can still have some moderation in your eating. You may be eating more calories in order to sustain the fact that you are pregnant and that you are, you know what I'm saying? Like there is a gestation of a child going on in your body. So you are going to eat more calories. You are going to gain more weight no matter what. But at the same time, I have watched women in real time not give in to every single craving, they don't go crazy. In other words, they don't use the pregnancy as an excuse to eat anything and everything all the time, because their thinking is, once I have this child, I want to be able to lose the baby weight. But if I gain too much weight over the top of healthy weight gain for a pregnant woman, then I'm going to have a more difficult time losing that weight. And I don't want to go through that. I don't want to just completely ruin my body, because pregnancy is pregnancy. Your body goes back. But if you overeat consistently throughout the entire pregnancy, you're going to gain much more weight than what you needed to gain, than what the pregnancy called for. So you're going to have a more difficult time dropping that weight now. And I've watched a lot of pregnant women eat anything. And it's like, you eating anything, you all in the middle of the night with cakes, cookies, ice creams. You know what I'm saying? Gain way more weight. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, having gained 30 pounds, 40 pounds, they be gaining like 50, 60 pounds. That's not like in excess of the pregnancy weight. We're gonna go back to finish it and let him go back to another point.
And
2 years.
okay, and everybody just don't snatch back. So what? I didn't snatch back.
You didn't need 2 years to snatch back if you would have got your ass in the gym. It's just that simple.
So that's what it is. You don't want me no more because
I didn't say I didn't want you no more. You got the opportunity to get in
if
the
you're
gym.
not attracted to me, you don't want me.
First off, this is another thing that women do. Conflate two things because it's an emotional thing for her. It's a logical thing for him. It's an emotional thing for her. So what he said is not what she heard. He said, I'm not as attracted to you as I was before, basically because you gained too much weight. She heard, you don't want me. Right? Now, the pipeline between I'm not as attracted and you don't want me is not as absurd as it would, as one would think, because typically men don't want women that they aren't attracted to. They don't even talk to women that they don't find any attraction to. They don't like them. They don't want them. So the pipeline between what he said and what she heard is not erroneous completely. However, this is how you purposely misunderstand a point that you understand. I'm talking to the women. This is how you purposely misunderstand a point that you well understand. She understands what he's saying. He didn't say he didn't love her. He didn't say he wanted to divorce her. He's saying you got an opportunity to do something. So even if he had said, I don't really like you at this weight, it's the weight. That's actually something that you can't work on. He's not saying he doesn't like something that you actually can't change about yourself. Some inherent part of you that he doesn't like he doesn't like the core of you. That's different. There's nothing you can do about that. But if it's something that is changeable completely within your power, your weight is within your power. Your weight is within your control. This is the hard-headedness, because he's telling you what his issues are. And instead of sitting down and taking that in and making sure that you address that in real time, you want to sit somewhere and put a camera in his face and think that the internet is supposed to be on your side with it. And that's not how that works. You're so busy trying to be the victim of what he's saying that you're not listening. And that not listening, that hard-headedness is actually what shuts the door on emotions and grace in a relationship. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and...
You don't want me no more because I've gained weight after bearing your child.
Girl math. I'm not. That's not what I said. What I said is, yeah, when we get to doing it, I'm not really feeling you like I was when we first came in this relationship. Hell, you look way better. I'm just being honest with you. So it's not. You should understand what I'm saying. If I gained weight and you was in the gym, wouldn't you feel the same way?
No, because I love you. At the end of the day, if I love you, then it doesn't matter how you look. What do you mean? I gained what, 25 pounds?
So since I love you, I should just be okay with you just gaining 25, 30 pounds and not doing nothing, just sitting around the house.
Yeah, sitting around the house, making sure your kid is good, feeding your kid. Like, what do you want me to do?
So you can't feed the kids and go to the gym?
You already know I be having too much stuff going on, so why do I have to do all of that? You go to the gym. Like, that's what you like to do. That's not what I like to do.
But you don't
At this
work.
point, you don't like how I look because I gained weight.
Yeah, that's true. You keep saying it like it's just going to make me feel some type of way.
And you should.
Like, no, that's how I feel. So that's how I'm going to keep feeling. You don't.
The way that she's going about what she's saying, this is how you lose the grace. This is how you lose the forgiveness. This is how you wear your relationship down. This is how you wear your husband down, because she's talking about, well, you go to the gym. That's what you like to do. I don't like to do. We can hear it in your voice that you don't like to. We can hear it. We can hear the weight. I don't know if big people, as a former big person, I don't know if big people know that if your back is big, it comes out through your vocal cords. People can hear how much you weigh. All right. We know that you're overweight, Bookie, but we know, we can hear you being over in the way that you're breathing and in the way that you're talking. Is not a couple of pounds. You're not 10 or 15 pounds overweight. You're a good 30 to 50. Because we don't know how big you were prior to. But that consistent combativeness over something that she knows she should do. And the other thing she's talking about, why should I have to do all that? Why should I have to maintain attractiveness in my relationship because I had your child? So therefore, I no longer have the duty to maintain attractiveness, not only for my husband, but for me. Because I guarantee you, she don't like how big her back is when she take her clothes off, jump in the shower, come back and look in the mirror. I guarantee you that she don't. But she wants him to like something she don't like. Ladies, if you don't like it, nobody else likes it. And you can't make other people externally validate what you cannot internally validate. If you don't like how big your back is, and you don't like how much gut you got, and you don't like how much fat you got, your husband is not attracted to it because you're not attracted to it. You don't like it. When you look in the mirror, you don't see a baddie. You don't see a chick that just look good and this, that, and the third. Oh, she thick in all the right places. That's not what you see. You see a woman that don't fit her clothes well, that, she doesn't really feel as confident, as sexy as you would like to. You having sex with t-shirts on 100% of the time. That's a problem. It's a problem. You want him to be comfortable with something you're not comfortable with. Because I bet you if he told you to strip naked right now and start dancing sexy for him, you would feel self-conscious about that because you're big. And we're going to let him finish.
Pay no bills. So why is it that you got so much going on with the kids that you can't go to the gym? I have a
question. So I have never been a gym girly. So why all of a sudden I have to quote unquote be some type of gym girly for you?
Because you picked up weight. So you ain't got to be a gym girly, but you could go to the gym, at least try to do something to protect your health. Do something. Do you want to be around for your kids?
What do you mean protect my health? Like, I'm not that bigger. What do you mean? You act like I'm on 600-pound life or something.
You out of shape. It's just that simple. You walk up the stairs and you breathing hard and shit.
You do
the
too.
Kids see you that, what? You lying.
You do too.
Stop lying. Yo, stop lying. I don't breathe hard. You breathing hard, just laying around doing nothing. You can
That's
go to
crazy.
the gym. You can go to the gym. I don't know why you acting like it's such a big deal for you to go to the gym. You don't got nothing else to do. You take care of kids, you feed kids.
Right,
you
and that's taking care of kids. Kids is a lot of responsibility. What do you mean? It's draining.
I come back to the house and help with the kids.
Barely. You spend 2 hours at the gym and barely even getting any type of muscle at that.
Now you trying to. Now who's body shaming for real? Now
it doesn't now because you're talking about me. Body shamed by my husband.
She calls it body shaming. Him holding her to an accountable standard, him holding her to a standard, him bringing to her attention that this is how she's failing him in this marriage, which is essentially what the conversation is. She wants to limit the conversation and put it in a box that doesn't have anything to do with the integrity of her marriage, but it has everything to do with the integrity of her marriage, because when you're not taking care of your health, you're not, you know what I mean? That spills over into other aspects of this relationship. What else are you lazy in this relationship with him? What else are you lazy in this relationship with him? You have a man that decided that he wanted to make you a stay-at-home mom. This is why I don't agree with stay-at-home wives and moms. Even if your money as a woman is not a heavy contributing factor to the house finances, it don't have to be. The reason why I don't really like stay-at-home mothers and wives in this day and age, the way that the women carry it, because I don't really mind the situation. It's the way that women carry that, because they use it as an excuse to be lazy in the relationship. I don't have to be responsible for anything. And I think that women should just work just so you can have something to do. Women be needing something to do. All that sitting her in the house and she's not either working with you. Maybe you're not an entrepreneur, right? So she can't really work with you. You don't own a business. You're an employee yourself. That's fine, right? But she needs some type of hobby. She needs something that occupy her, something that makes her think about things like organization, discipline, something more than leisure all day and sort of leaving her to her own devices with a lot of chaos. She needs something that's going to structure her day. Whether it's financially driven work or not, she needs something to structure her, because running around here, that's the part that I don't really like about the modern day way of stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home wives, is because they carry it with a sense of laziness. It's not even with gratitude. It's lazy. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.